Good morning, everyone. It's Rivgal. We are playing some more Pokémon Reborn. And today we are unveiling some new Pokémon and then heading out to get the 3 Lake Spirits. So, first off, apparently I forgot to do the name. Good at this, I swear. So, we have, obviously these are all names we've seen before, but these are new versions of them. We have Big Fella, the Lopunny. Very powerful attacker, very fast, and very good moveset here. I went out of my way to get Cosmic Power on this because I thought it was funny at first, and then I thought it might be good. And this is a Mega Evolution. So if we are in certain fields, being able to Cosmic Power and get 2 boosts on both of those stats, or on both defenses, could be really good. And Drain Punch helps keep you alive. Return is just a really powerful attack when you're at max friendship, and Fake Out helps us with control. This is actually the one that changed the most, I would say. So I went in assuming that I was going to be making a technician build, and then I realized that what I actually needed from this was a spore setup, and for that I wanted something tanky, or tankier. So we've got kind of a weird setup here. Actually, should that be? I feel like that shouldn't be on attack, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. We'll see if it works. Because we still have a very strong hit for Mach Punch, if we need it. But the big thing here is put him to sleep, set up a substitute, set up a Leech Seed, and Poison Heal will keep us alive. So the big thing, or the other big thing here, is we don't want to use Leech Seed when we are dealing with catching Pokemon. But we can put them to sleep with Spore, and then we can, have Substitute up and heal while we're trying to catch something. Not going to work great in this situation, but that's okay. Zapdos is also defensive. This is more physically bulky, but pretty well rounded. We have a very particular amount of speed. I don't know exactly how that all works out. I trust the people who make these these builds, so that's kind of where we're going. I got this one off Smogon, and it seemed like a reasonably good bulky Zapdos. It can heal itself with Roost. It's got enough speed to do so. Currently we have pressure on it because we don't actually want it to... The recommendation was static, but that causes paralysis, which if we have paralysis on, we can't sleep. We finally have Cresselia, one of the bulkiest Pokemon on our team now. Also, still a pretty solid special attacker. Not great, but not bad. That health pool and those defenses are huge, though. I mean, you can see there, like, we have these ones fully trained up. This is max special defense. This is max defense. Well, not quite max defense, but close to max defense. This is not even close, and is still bulkier than both of them. Levitate is a great ability. Trick Room, Calm Mind. This is a setup Pokemon. We can tank a few hits if we need to. We want leftovers on that. I forgot to give it. I don't have enough, or I don't have any leftovers left. Well then. I'm sure it's fine. We don't want that right now. Let's do Actually, let's just do a citrus berry. Like, it's not an amazing thing here, but... Or, let's see. There we go. And last but not least, we have a new version of Nick. This is Articuno. This is the more traditional of the Pokemon. Very powerful, special attacker, pretty well-rounded, actually pretty bulky as well, without any even without any investment. So yeah, I feel like this could work out really well. We've got Icy Wind for speed control. Hurricane is really not accurate, but with a Flinium Z, we can use their Z move instead, which is 100% accurate. However, for this section, we're gonna need... Well, actually, we'll hold off on that. Now these are not probably the best Pokemon for this, but that's okay. We're also heading into Azurine Lake while it's raining, which isn't the best plan, but okay. Okay, so we're going to fly toward west at the fork. Or at the first fork. Rocks on the bottom until you find a sandbar. There we go. Hey, I see it. You have to get to it, though. So we just need to find a dive point. It made it sound like there was a dive point right there. So this may be wrong. It does appear to be wrong. So I think we're close. Now, I did get some reborn balls with the intention that we can maybe... Oh, I bet this is it. And then we dive here. There we go. So yeah, I did get some reborn balls, which are the master balls for this game. We can technically just farm them. However, like I said last time, my goal for these fights in particular... actually, I'm going to start with... This might seem weird, but we're going to start with Nick here. So if this gets too annoying, I will definitely still use the ball, the master ball. But for the time being, we're just gonna Icy Wind here. Drop speed a couple times. That's really terrifying. You know what? I'm just gonna switch Geo in. Let's see what it does. Oh, Calm Mind is sharp boost here. Easy. It can get up to +6, but so can we. then we just start throwing Pokeballs. I don't have a good way to get sleep on right now. I feel like switching over to a fighting type when they are using extra sensory at a +6 special attack is a bad plan. Especially because it also means that I lose my +6 special defense. It has Last Resort. Okay. So it's used all of its moves once. Nasty Plot's extra sensory. Okay. So Last Resort's the only thing I'm even a little scared of here. Just because it's, I believe, physical attack. But that also means that they're not getting their boost on it. Luckily, it is a wild Pokemon, so it's not focusing on the best course of action. Which means at this point we should be okay. We may have to use another potion or something, just because Geo does not have leftovers. Which I am definitely feeling that oversight right now. Okay. And the good news is this setup feels safe. The only thing that could kill us at this point, I think, is a crit from Last Resort. Just gonna, that's gonna be very cross if that actually happened right there. I'm hoping that the other spirits don't all have Nasty Plot. Like, they are generally... I don't actually know enough about them to really know the differences personally. It's not a trio of Pokemon. I mentioned earlier the Three Musketeers and the Three Spirits are probably the ones I know the least about. Never really used a lot of legends. I've always kind of liked focusing on the non-legendary Pokemon, and when I did use legends, it was usually like very specific ones like Cresselia, Landorus, I mean, and obviously, like, the legendary birds are very, like, traditional even, I would say. Like, that goes all the way back. Obviously, I used Mewtwo when I was a kid, but overall, my usage of legendaries has been fairly low. Like, especially, like, mythicals and stuff. Like, I collected all of them, but I never really had a way to use them because I didn't want to play online. Like, it wasn't something that was getting used in the VGC stuff that I was watching. Yeah. Ugh. There we go. Okay, one down. That's Elf. Okay, back to the sandbar. Left until we see a different sandbar. Is that just this whole... This is the beach. You know, I've had some... This... Oh my gosh, are you serious? Well, this is a great time to talk about freeze dry. Freeze dry is an awesome coverage move because it is an ice type move that adds water to the types that it hits super effectively. This thing is obnoxious. It's gonna get its wish. I think we can still kill here. Okay. Man, I might need to look into getting me one of those for a tank Pokemon as again. Okay. Reach another okay. Head north and hug the left wall until you reach another sandbar. Is this the sandbar it's talking about, or is it having me start from a different point? So this is the problem I'm having. Is I'm not seeing what it's talking about. I don't quite understand where it's having me start from with the directions. And as a result, I'm not really sure where I'm going. So I think what I'm gonna do here is make an assumption, which is probably dumb. Yep, I'm completely wrong. That is definitely completely wrong. I'm just gonna try this. Because it talks about crossing the sandbar and coming back up and diving repeatedly. You come through, down through that. That's not it. Like, I have a better idea of where Mesprit is, but Uxie is in a really weird spot, it seems. Well, Uxie's underwater. One of the lake spirits is underwater, one of them is above the water, and one of them is... That's where I just was, isn't it? Great. One of them's underwater, or the hint we got was one of them's underwater, one of them's above the water, and one of them is... Wait, this isn't where I just was. No. Okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong then. Maybe this is the right way. Let's just try it. That's probably where it is. There we go. I think we go with the same basic strategy here, although my goal... Okay, first of all, I really do want to focus on some of these new Pokemon. Blub blub. We're going to Icy Wind. Okay, Uxie looks like more defensive, which is perfect. I just want to see what moves that we're dealing with. So far, Extrasensory and Swift, which we can deal with. I just want to make sure. Let's try this. It's not setting up so far. We can take Swifts. I'm a little bit worried about... Oh, we should set up a substitute just to be safe. There we go. That's why it's there. Because if it uses Extrasensory, that might take out the substitute in one shot. But we should get healed by the poison in 2 turns. So as long as it doesn't just spam Extrasensory. Okay, fine. Man, we're not in the red, which is a little bit obnoxious, and I'm a little bit scared to try and knock it into the red without false swipe. There we go. Yeah, the sleep makes such a big difference. Also, it not having a full setup of nasty plot helped. I don't even know what its moves are after that, which is impressive. Okay, we're gonna do something a little weird here. Since Mark is poisoned, we can now give him a different item because we're not going into a competitive setting. Once the poison's there, we don't have to do anything with it again. So technically, actually, I'm just gonna do this. Technically, we can double heal. with poison heal and leftovers. Which feels like it's probably the way to do this. Okay. And because of the poison being there, we can't use the machine to heal our Pokemon. But that's okay. We've got plenty of items. We're gonna head up here. Apophil Cave. I think we're supposed to continue on a bit before we enter the cave. Wait, this can't be right. Yeah, that's definitely not right. I think we're supposed to go in the cave and dive in the cave. Again, these directions are third hand at this point. I'm not great at them. It's okay. Let's just try this and see what it does, because I think it's in here. Wait, have we seriously not been through this? Well, that level 32 nose pass is in for a bad day. This doesn't feel like where we're supposed to be. But this is Apophil Cave. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe there's another entrance somewhere that's underwater? That's what makes the most sense right now. So I probably have to find... We have to find a spot to dive around here. And it's probably up here? Because I see the 2x2 that it was talking about right there. Okay. It's not up here. It's been a while since I did this the first time, okay? I've only been through these areas a couple times, compared to a lot of the other areas that I've spent a lot more time on. Just need to find a dive point. I think I might be in the wrong area. Where is it? I'm annoyed by that, but could be worse. Let's give a few other people a chance to shine. We're probably not gonna really be using Big Fella here. But it's good to have options. You know what? Sure. Just so we've used all of our new Pokemon at least once. This is not the ideal way to take on Golisopod or something. But that is fine. This is just obnoxious. Like, I really don't see where I'm supposed to be going. Like, I have a vague understanding of what I'm doing here. I mean, I guess maybe it's from Lower Peridot, but I think that the directions would mention that. I missed so many of these trainers, and I feel slightly bad for them, but only slightly. Because swimmers are obnoxious. Switch Cortex in for Wishy-Washy. We've still got 8 left. Okay. I saw that it was orange, and I just wanted to make sure that I had enough freeze dries left, just in case. Okay, I'm remembering where I'm trying to get now. It's not that Apophil cave over on the side, it's this one. And I remember it being really obnoxious to get to. And like blending in. I still don't remember where you actually had to go for it. Is that seriously it? All the way up? Okay. We'll take it. That's where I thought we were going, but apparently I'm wrong. Must be over here more? That looks like it. There we go. Wait, what? Can we not get through on this side? This looks like where we're supposed to go. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're gonna give Nick Icium Z, and then we're going to get rid of our Repel. Get into a fight. And freeze the water. Which should let us go into here, which is where the last spirit is. Perfect. Okay. Mesprit. Let's do this. Same basic plan. Field is covered in ice this time. We actually might need to be careful, but I do want to get at least one icy wind down. Okay, it looks like we can do 2 safely. Perfect. We still don't know what its moveset is, but it's not hitting very hard, so I think we're gonna try switching into Mark. And now we've got our double heal going. Since we haven't seen its full moveset, I am gonna still set up a substitute. Just to be safe. If it woke up and used extra sensory and hit me really hard, we could be in trouble. So it's -2 speed, it's asleep. 1 Pokeball. Perfect. Feels like I'm always struggling the most on the first ones, although I also didn't follow my strategy through. I couldn't follow my strategy through with the first one. Okay. Apparently we are... So, that is another trio under our belt. We did not have to use any of our Master Balls. So that's awesome. Like, genuinely, that feels like we were able to, like, I had a vague plan. We were able to do the plan. Mark did a great job. And, like, we got to at least briefly see all of our Pokemon. I just realized that was dumb, but we can always set up poison again if we need to. Because the next section, we're probably not going to be using this party. After this, the next set of Pokemon, we're instead of having to just go catch the individual Pokemon like we did with these 3, what were their movesets anyway? Okay, that tracks. Nasty Plot, super powerful attack, or special attack, and very good attack. Okay. Uxie's more defensive. It has Flail that it never used, and Amnesia that it never used. Flail would have actually been very scary because we had it at red health all the time. I just never used it. And Mesperit's very well rounded. Charm, Copycat were its specials. Okay, yeah, that's not great. Okay. Oh, I forgot to. Oh no, we did use that one briefly. That's right. Okay, so yeah, next time we're going to be going after the legendary dogs. Each of them actually has an anomaly team, like the Cresselia fight, where you have to do a tough fight against a bunch of scary Pokemon, an actual well-rounded team that's well-designed, similar to the trainer fights we've been doing. But then we can catch the Pokemon pretty easily. And these are the ones where I'm planning on using the Master Balls, because when we get into the individual fight with the Pokemon, at that point, we've already done a full trainer battle. I feel like we've earned the Pokemon at that point. And, I mean, quite frankly, this video would have been 10 minutes long if I just threw a Master Ball at each one and walked away. So, I feel like having this strategy is more interesting. A couple variations on this strategy that we did. And then we will head over, like I said, for these other ones, I'll actually set up teams ahead of time, like I normally do for a trainer fight. And we'll, yeah, see what happens. Okay. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.